Okay, so the 6th video we've made today, we keep getting interrupted in like 5-minute increments, and it's so annoying by this point. Anyways, all things RC here, Darian and Mark. We got some big stuff for you. I'm going to kind of rush through it because I'm kind of irritated right now. So we've got, Mark's got a new short course truck.
Yes.
He's going to kind of run through what he's got on that,
Yeah.
and then we'll get on with it. So,
All right.
here we go.
So, first off, sorry for the break. Things got in the way of making videos. Now we got some extra time on our hands. We're able to start again. Hope y'all can forgive us. Super dirty. Losi SCT 1.0. I bash this pretty much every time I get a chance. I ripped the rim the other day. Totally stock except for the servo, receiver, and ESC. Those are the only things that changed on it. As you can see, I have a Mommax Pro ESC, original Losi motor. Right now, there's a high-tech servo and a Traxxas receiver, just because I didn't have my DX2B yet. Now I do. High-tech servo is totally stripped out now. I'm going to be putting a Traxxas 2056 until I can get the rebuild kit for my high-tech. And that's about it. It's totally stock, never done a thing to it. So, next car. What else?
Alright, so now we've got...
This is my second new car.
Yep.
As you can see, 8 scale buggy. Loving it so far. That's a Reaction. I think it is a
50C 5000?
50C 5000 milliamp hour 4 cell. I have a Savix SC 1258 servo. Insanely fast servo. It's like stupid fast. You can ask him, it's stupid fast. It's pretty crazy. I have a full, it's a 2200, right?
Yep.
2200 kV
Mama Monster X.
X system, capable of 6S, which is awesome. Aluminum, definitely. As you can see, everything that's blue is aluminum.
Even the shock towers that are black.
Even the shock towers that are black are aluminum, yes. Aluminum chassis, of course. This is how you can tell it's brand new. Only like 2 or 3 scratches that I put on it. So, yeah, pretty awesome. These tires are extremely sticky now that they're broken in. They're the Speed Treads Robbers, as you can see. But they're insane. You can ask him. They were literally like glue.
They were earlier. He got them hot, and they were literally like glue.
Yeah, they're awesome. If you got a street car that's an 8 scale, yes. All right, Darian's new toy.
Okay, so guys, I just got finished with this car last night, and it's got some old wheels and tires on it, so forgive me for that.
This Friday, we get new things.
Exactly. I still need to get a battery and stuff for it. I've only driven it once, and that was with somebody else's battery in it because I threw it down on the carpet in our store and drove it in circles around the store for like, what, 5 minutes maybe?
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
You did a little circle around the shop and put it up.
So, without further ado, here is my new RC10 B6D. There you go. You guys can see the little decals on the wing and stuff there. I literally just got finished painting the body and everything last night. You can see these are older, used tires that, because the kit does not come with wheels and tires. These are Proline Primes up front, and then these were AKA Gridirons that are gridirons that I turned into slicks. So they are being repurposed for a clay track now.
And they are very good slicks, too. They're not bad slicks.
A couple of tips for if you are building the kit or anything.
Definitely.
The manual does not say to put Loctite inside of the wheel hubs for the hexes in the front. You don't need to put Loctite in them. Okay. I put Loctite in mine, and Loctite actually ended up seeping around the screw in between the bearing and the axle itself, and got stuck to the bearing. And the way that the hubs are oriented in the manual, I actually ended up putting them on backwards. I don't know if I was just like out of my mind, or maybe the manual tripped me up or something. Maybe I'm just stupid. I mean, there's that possibility too. But the front hubs are on the right way now. If they're backwards, you'll know because you'll only get like that much steering out of it,
Yeah.
if that. And now you can go to full lock, without the
And y'all will
That
soon
would be
be
backwards.
seeing B6D versus RC8 videos. We're gonna here. Y'all didn't see it with the
So,
body.
and if you guys have not seen another B6 video, the front axles are aluminum. You can see the blue in the nut there. Do not over torque the wheel nuts. Do not. Just get them on there nice and snug, and they'll be fine. But as after that, I really don't have anything to say. You can see how thick these carbon fiber shock towers are. They're just massive for a 10 scale buggy.
Definitely.
I mean,
And it also,
That's
the
crazy.
chassis it comes with is also from just the B6. So you can insert the laydown transmission, correct?
yes, you can put the laydown transmission and the gear diff in it. The chassis themselves are the same, just the transmissions are the difference, and the front arms and the shock towers and stuff are a little bit different as well on the B6. But I opted for the B6D because unless you're racing on just carpet all the time, the B6 is probably not the way to go.
Yeah.
This car is adaptable for not only carpet, because the laydown transmission is $28
Yeah.
from Associated. $28 for the whole laydown transmission.
And you can't do that for an associated.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. And so why not just convert this to the B6 if you're going to race on carpet? Just keep a dedicated, laydown transmission offhand. All you got to do is unbolt this one and put the new one in. It's not hard to do. So if you're going to opt for the B6D, which is what I would do, obviously what I did, then I feel that that's the way you should go. The shocks built extremely well.
It is amazing.
They are
It's
beautiful,
amazing.
amazing. I can drop it from about my chest and it will not slap.
Yeah.
With the stock setup, I've got 2-hole by 1.7s in the rear, 2-hole by 1.6s up front, and I've got 30-weight shock oil in all
the way
four.
around.
So this is the box. This is literally the box stock setup.
Yes.
So I have not driven it enough to make my own setup out of it. Here's another thing I kind of like about the car. You can see there's no place for a body clip.
Yeah. Like you would see on the
Nothing.
8 scale buggy, there's
Yeah.
usually one right in the back and one right up in the front.
And even on the old, the B5s and the RC, the B4.2s, they have the 2 body clip design. And you can see the kind of paint trend that we have going on here.
I'm white first, then blue second. He's blue first, white second.
And so let me just show you and here's the underside of the chassis.
Brand new.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't really driven it yet. They include Velcro in the kit for the body and the sides of the chassis. The setup I'm running is kind of a budget setup. These are just electronics I had offhand. I've got a Spectrum SR300 receiver, a Castle Mamba Max Pro ESC, a Leopard 3300 kV motor, and a Traxxas 2075 servo. It all gets the job done. While it may not be, the fastest setup out there or what have you, this is just my budget setup to get it going and on the road.
This 2075 servo running the 6 volts because we programmed our ESCs today. So it's actually running at the full 6 volts, not at any 5.5 or lower.
Yeah,
So
which is
pretty
what your
quick.
Castle ESC comes at. If you get a Castle ESC, it is at 5.5 volts, not 6 volts. Most servos can handle all 6 volts.
Yes.
Unless
Even your
they're,
Traxxas
if
2075.
if they're high voltage, then they can even handle 7.4 and 8.4. So there's that. I've got some cool stuff going to come up about this guy. I didn't really have any problems with the build, other than I was missing the inner hub, the rear inner hub bearings. Those are the only 2 bearings I was missing out of the whole entire kit. The only 2
Actually,
things I
only
was
one because
missing.
we found that one. Technically.
Yeah.
Technically,
I had 2 that were brand new from Traxxas, same bearing, same size, so I just threw those in there.
And I mean, the bearings are, I believe,
Bearings are bearings.
Yeah.
like $350 for a package of 2. You know.
If that.
And I've
Depending on
got
what you need.
what I did here. You guys can see the wires from this motor were protruding too much and pushing the body up. So what I did was I zip tied the wires to the actual brace over the motor mount, and so that kind of puts them in the way of my battery strap where it can go. But I'll just have to deal with that for now. I have experimented kind of with where to put the battery, and it seems to get the most rear traction if you put the battery furthest towards the rear, which I know would probably seem like common sense, but just in case you don't have common sense, now you know.
Now you have common sense.
Yeah. And you can see the Velcro on the side here. But anyways, I love this kit. If you look, the ball cups are so
Perfect.
all of them, every single one. I did not have an issue with any of them. And
So in the comments, go down, vote RC8 or B6D, whichever one you like more. And we'll see whoever gets the most votes, and yeah, we'll go from there. It's a surprise.
And another thing that was kind of cool is the body that's on here is a J Concepts body.
Yeah, it comes with the
with the kit itself. It's a J Concepts. I don't know what model it is, but I didn't paint. I didn't put the masks in the rear windows, but you guys can see that it looks good without that. Though it does look cool with those window masks. I had already started painting the white before I put the window masks on the car, so
Yeah.
you can even see there's some white spray inside the windows, but it's not a big deal. You can still see mostly through them. Character is what I call it.
Yeah.
But you guys can see where I put my stickers and stuff.
Yep. See, okay. This is why my car is better, and then you can say why your car is better. We'll go to help our votes. I think that's what you do. Okay. First thing, big. I could crush that thing. I mean, it's big. I don't know. If you like big RC cars, get this thing. It's a freaking tank. 2. Let's see. What else? Front droop. It looks amazing. He doesn't have any of that because he doesn't need it, but it just looks amazing. So,
Yeah.
And it helps with 4-wheel drive, so you're gonna have to have it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's probably about it. And big body. I like bigger bodies, more room.
Okay, so
His turn.
bro, about this thing, $309 gets you the kit. $309, and you have a world championship competitive car. You know, Associated wouldn't have released this thing if they didn't think it was good, and I kind of have to agree with that. The way everything went together, it felt like it was very, it was made well, good quality. Everything went together perfectly. And if you want a car that's going to be fast around a hard-packed clay track, or
This is the way to
even
go.
some loose stuff, this guy can handle it because it's got the ball diff in it and the slipper clutch and all that stuff. It's super adaptable and super tunable to whatever surface you're racing on. So that's kind of my pro to this guy. You can, I've seen Ryan Cavalieri put down some wicked fast lap times. Just
Talking like
ridiculous.
14
14, 15 second lap times at some of the, some of the most renowned tracks that exist in the U.S. at least. And not to mention, he kind of is a really,
Amazing driver.
yeah.
Well,
So,
that's
yeah.
about it.
So we're going to go out to Club RC here soon.
Yep. We'll send some videos.
Take some videos and post some videos up. I have some videos of my B4.2 out at Club RC and my RC8 BE out at Club RC. Anyways, guys, we are just about out of time because I don't have a membership and YouTube only lets me record for 15 minutes. So this is All Things RC, and we are out. Thanks,
Adios.
guys.